So Freckles.
Freckles. Number 2.
Freckles.
On the album.
Track
Number
2.
2. So track 2 on the album is called Freckles, and that's the single that we released to radio. We released it to radio in June, and it's surprisingly to me, it's been climbing up the Friday morning quarterback charts. And lots of stations all over the country have added my song to their playlist, and they're playing it everywhere from North Carolina, where I'm from, to California and New York and Florida and South Carolina and Nebraska and Hawaii and everywhere, the places I've never been before, and it's really cool. So I posted all of the stations who have added my song so far on my website, sarahjonesmusic.com, and so if any of those stations are near you, you should call and request it, because that would be awesome. But anyway, Freckles was one of the earlier songs that I wrote. I think it might be the oldest one on the album. But I wrote it my freshman year of college when we were living in the dorms together, and I think Allie was one of the first people I played it for, and she has supported it all along, I think. I've always loved it. Yeah.
I remember you being like very hesitant about it and thinking it was really different from anything else that you had ever written before, and I think that's one of the things that I loved about it, was that it was just a whole different sound, and kind of what it was about was just something I really related to, and I thought a lot of people could relate with too. And I just thought the song was so cute, and it incorporated so many like childhood memories. It made me nostalgic the first time I heard it, and it made me think back to playing with my siblings back at home, and I just love it. I remember you played it for my mom too, and she was loving it.
Oh my god, when I visited you. Yeah. Your mom was so nice about that. She was like, this is better than what they play on the radio.
It is.
And now it's being played on the radio. Oh, that's really weird. I just remembered that. But yeah, it was really different from anything I'd written before, and it was really personal. I wrote it when I was away in school. It was my first year moving away from home, and I missed my little brother. We grew up together, and we were really close. He's only a couple years younger than me. And I was just reminiscing. I was just reminiscing on our youth and all the fun we used to have together. And it wasn't until I put it on the internet and played it for, Allie and my friends and her mom and everything, that I realized it was pretty relatable. And I mean, you have a younger brother too.
Yeah, like you said, it's so relatable for people listening to it, but I feel like it's so creatively written too, and that's the other thing I like about it. Just the lyrics are so, creative.
Thanks.
I love them, and they're so cute, and they mean so much to you, and you can really see that when you're singing it too. You can see how special Casey is to you, and
it's my little brother. His name's Casey.
Case. Yeah, and I like seeing that side of you, because I like seeing all the different sides of the music that you write, but it was a cool new side of you writing about your family members that I hadn't really experienced yet when I first heard you sing about Freckles, and it's just always been one of my favorites, and now I think the world loves it too.
Hopefully. Maybe.
So what's the goal with Freckles? Well, I know that you're making a video right now.
Oh yeah, so I'm working with one of my friends on a music video for Freckles, and it should be really fun. It should be coming out this fall, and I'm excited for everyone to see it. And hopefully people will hear it on the radio and then be able to have this music video supplement.
Supplement. I also, side note, would like to say that it's funny, I feel like, that we're talking about how it's kind of unique from all your other songs. Like the lyrics of it and the sound of it and everything. And then on your album, when it came out, it was also the one that kind of stood out from all the other songs, I felt like.
Oh yeah, that's really true. It is a really different sound, and that's part of the reason why we chose it for a single. I mean, we chose it because it's really, upbeat and happy and fun for radio, but also it's really different from everything else, and Yeah, I really like the way it turned out.
That instrument that's in there is just, it reminds me of Rugrats. Remember that TV show?
Yeah.
And that's another show that I watched like with my family growing up. And so that sound of it reminds me of like that TV show, and so that made me more nostalgic too. It just reminds me of like playing as a child.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
It makes me happy to hear that.
Yeah. Can't wait to see the video.
Thanks. Can't wait for you guys to see the video. Coming at you this fall. Alright.
Cause with every freckle that I see, I remember you and me, and I could count a memory for every spot on your face. I know I sound crazy, but I just wish that we could be the way we were when we were young, free to be all that we dreamed.
So track 2 up. Oh my god, why is my voice going so high? Okay. So track 2, oh my god, nope. And lots of stations all over the country. Oh my god, my ankle. And lots of